Now available in paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, An Offer He Can't Refuse. The man who rules the world gets a job offer he can't refuse in this action-packed all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get your copy of John Haynes, An Offer He Can't Refuse at Amazon.com and other online booksellers. I got a comment on my video where I talked about the single mother, Kendra Scott, who allegedly shot and killed 20-year-old Rodderius Morton, the young black male who she found hiding up under the bed of her 13-year-old daughter. And this commenter wanted to say that this 20-year-old was a man, and that's where they get everything completely wrong regarding this male. Now, in Dondre T. Whitfield's book, Male versus Man, he clearly explains the definition of what a male is and what a man is. And when it comes to Rodderius Morton, yes, he is of adult age, but Rodderius Morton definitely was not a man. Now, when it comes down to Rodderius Morton, he basically is one of these Pookie type males, and as one of these Pookie type males, this male basically never got the male life skills or male survival skills to understand what being a man is all about. And because he never matriculated into manhood, this is why this young male was basically out here online, basically getting involved with this young girl who, according to some reports, basically Ubered this guy over to come to her house at 1 in the morning to go out here and get involved with her. That's not how a man operates as related to how he conducts himself. No, when it comes down to a man and the way he conducts himself, a man basically is a guy who basically understands his role as the head and steward of God, and as a man understands his role as a head and steward of God, he is more focused on his purpose, and as he's focused on his purpose, he understands as a leader, he doesn't go out here and do things like go out here and look to get involved with a 13-year-old girl, because a man understands that a 13-year-old basically is a child. Now, a man who was out here like myself, I mean, when I was about 18 years old, I wouldn't even think about getting involved with any sort of girl that was under the age of 18, because to me, that would be a child to me anyway at all. And basically, I couldn't look to have a relationship with that person, because when you're a man, you understand that you want to go out here and look to go out here and work on building your life. And as you're looking to build your life, you're looking to get involved with a woman who is your own age, and you're looking to get involved with a woman who is your own age because you want to be involved with someone who is on the same intellectual level as you are and can basically work with you towards looking to build a life together. That's what a man understands as related to relationships. A man is basically, as he's on his purpose and he's out here looking to build his life, he's looking for a helpmeet who will be out here and who could be able to help him meet his needs. And in order for him to have a helpmeet who meets his needs, he needs a woman who is on the same level of emotional maturity and on the same level of intellectual ability. And that's what a man is looking for. And that's why a man is looking for a woman who is about his own age, or maybe a year or two younger. That's what a man is looking for. And a man is definitely not going to be out here looking to pursue a relationship with a child, because he understands that a child is just not on his level. And as he understands a child is just not on his level, he's not looking to get involved with a child, but will let their parents know, okay, your daughter is getting a little too fast out here as she's running these streets, and you need to go out here and do something about that, because this child is going out here making inappropriate advances towards a man, and that's what a man would do in most cases, he would let the child know that this is inappropriate behavior. But when you have a male out here, a male basically, all he's basically is hormones. And as you have a male out here, he basically, when he gets the attention of a female, once he gets the attention of that female, he's hoping to get this female to go out here and drop the skid mark jockey draws and give him a taste of the atomic waste from sexual access. That's all he's thinking about, and that's all basically this Rodderius Morton was thinking about, because he had the mind of a male. And as he had the mind of a male, he didn't understand how to operate like a man. And as he didn't understand how to operate like a man, this is why he basically went out here and followed the lead of this little girl. And as he followed the lead of this little girl, what he did was go and get into this Uber, according to some reports, go over to this girl's house and look to get with this girl at 1 a.m. in the morning, whereas what a man would do is not even consider talking to this girl at all. No, he would not be considered talking to this girl at all, because he understands as a man, he needs to be more at 1 a.m. He needs to be sleeping so he can go out here and be on point, to be focused on more important things like going to school or going to work. Because I remember being 20 years old myself, and being a 20-year-old man, my focus was on trying to go out here and finish getting my college degree. That was what my main focus was on. And I wanted to be out here on one of these jobs if I could have got one. That's what I would have been focused on. And even if I was out here, again, I'm looking at 20-year-old women, or maybe 19, 18-year-old women at the time in the 1990s. I'm not thinking about looking to go out here and go deal with no child, because a child, again, has no emotional capacity, no understanding. You can't really relate to them. But what I wanted to do, again, with this video is explain to the viewer, again, what a man is, because clearly they don't understand what a man is. No, yeah, a person can be 18, 19, 20, even 50, 60 years old, but the thing is, that doesn't make them a man. No, a man is where you graduate into a mindset and a frame of thinking. That's what makes a man a man. A man is not just, again, age as related to things, because we got a lot of guys out here who, again, they're like I've seen from my own generation. You got 50, 60-year-old guys still sagging their pants. You got 50, 60-year-old guys still wearing Nike Air Force Ones and still hanging out on the corner. Whereas if you see a man who's out here, he's not going out here, again, thinking about hanging out on no corner. Nope, a man is not hanging out on no corner. He's basically going out here, he's dressed in proper clothes, and he's out here, going out here looking to take care of business. That's how a man conducts himself. A man is, again, about his business, whether it be the work that he's doing as related to his purpose, or being a model for his children, or setting a tone and direction as related to his household. That's what a man is all about. And a lot of people, they just think, oh, because you are a male, you're the same as a man. But no, you will know the difference, because a man is a completely different mindset. He's a completely different frame of thinking, completely different frame of mind. And when you have a relationship with a man, it's completely different all around, because a man, again, gonna set tone and set direction for that relationship. He gonna set course for things, because it's all about his course in life. And when you're dealing with a man, it's completely different. And that's something many of these little girls, they don't ever understand, because all they looking at this guy, and again, looking at his physical appearance, but his physical appearance does not show you his mindset. No, when you're dealing with a man, again, it's a completely different experience. And the sad part is with many black girls and even many black people out here, we have not experienced a man. No, we experience males out here, and because they have male anatomy, we think that they're men. But no, a man is again a completely different person, and again a completely different creature. And if you are blessed to have an experience with a man, it's a completely different thing. It's just a completely different thing that's out here when you're dealing with a man. A man is again somebody who is on point. A man understands his role in God's order. He understands his role as a leader. He understands his role as a head. He understands that he needs to carry and conduct himself in a way that's respectable. And he understands that when it comes down to his life, there are certain things he doesn't do because he sets boundaries with people. These are things that a man understands, but a male can't comprehend because a male, basically, again, he's been raised by his mama and is all caught up in his feelings. And as he's caught up in his feelings, he doesn't know how to think and critically or go out here and be able to solve problems. Nope, doesn't know how to solve problems, just knows how to feel about everything. And the sad part is that you have a lot of folks out here, they basically just make mistakes and don't really understand the difference between a male and a man. But until they go out here and basically have an experience where they basically see that how much their lives basically change either for the worse or for the better. Now, if you want to learn the difference between a male and a man, I highly recommend you pick up Dondre T. Whitfield's book, Male versus Man, on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. It's also possibly available at other online booksellers like where all of my other books are. And if you want to learn more about men's issues, you can pick up many of my men's issues books like Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, Stop Simping in Cyberspace, Stop Simping in the Workplace, The Man Crisis, and other books that I've written. You can find all those books on Amazon.com, Craft Digital, Google Play, Barnes & Noble, and big box retailers like Walmart and Target. And if you want to see me to go out here and talk about men's issues and stay on the air, you can drop a donation to the Patreon, the PayPal, or the Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers, Isis, Runway of Doom. The goddess next door struts her stuff on the catwalk to take on a runway of rogues in this action-packed all-new Isis series adventure. Get your copy of Isis, Runway of Doom at Amazon.com and online booksellers everywhere. Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited, Esteem a New Woman. The devilish diva starts on the road to becoming a new creature in Christ in this all-new Esteem series adventure. Get your copy of Esteem a New Woman at Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle Unlimited today. Support Black-owned and Black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network, broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.